Hi guys, thanks for stopping by my channel today. I'm Melissa, the Vintage Goose, and so today's video is project shares featuring dies that I used from InLoveArtShop. And so down below in the description box, I will leave you a code so that you can save 20% off your purchase if you decide to go and pick up any of these products that I'm going to show to you today. So the first thing I want to show you is this die set here, and it's called Tag Shape Memo dies, and it comes in a set of 3, as you can see here. So I did use this. I use this on several projects. So the first thing I want to show you that I made is going to be this tag flip here, and so I used the large size here to make my tag flip, and I did reinforce the holes at the top, and I did some stitching throughout the whole thing with some pink and some gold, and I did leave a lot of the thread still attached because I just like that. I think it adds more interest to your projects. And so here's how my first little tag looks. I put a little paper strip back here, and back here you can see this tiny little doily, and that is also one of their dies that I use. And so it's this one here. It's called Nesting Lace Circle Dies, and you get a set of 3. And I used the small one there. And let me give you some measurements just to give you an idea, because this is super tiny. Excuse me. It is pretty small. So the large size is about 4 3/4 by 2 1/2. I'm just going to leave this right here. And so here's how my first one turned out. My first tag flip, and there's how I decorated that. And I just stitched on a little tassel here. Stitched the bottom there also. So I did do some stitching. And here at the top I just tied a simple bow. And let me tell you, oh my goodness, I worked 2 hours. I'm going to show you. So I worked, I swear, 2 hours yesterday trying to figure out a tassel for the top of that, and here's what I came up with. And by the time I finished it, I just didn't like it on there, but it turned out really cute. And so I hot glued some pom-poms on some rickrack and some little die cuts, and then just stitched some little scallop punches. I thought it turned out super cute, but I just felt like it was overwhelming my tag flip, so I took it off, and he's so cute. So I just thought I would just throw that in there because it is adorable. But I just went with a simple little bow, and in the end it took me, what, 2 minutes? So I think I was overthinking it. But and I just decorated one side, and also I'll show you in a minute the papers that I used. And so here's my second one. Really simple, just some stitching. I did the whole reinforcers front and back on every tag. And this is a little die cut from La La. Is that La La Love? I believe that's La La Love. And then just a little piece of seam binding wrapped around, as you can see. And then this one is nice and simple, and I believe this is Main Squeeze, a piece of ephemera from Main Squeeze. Did some stitching, and I meant to stitch all my tags before I started, and I forgot, so I had to go back and stitch. So it was a little complicated, but got it done, got some stitching on there. And so this one is just a little shaker tag. And so this tag, I believe, is the, let me see, it's the medium. Yeah, it's the medium tag. So it's just sandwiched in there, really cute. And this little bow is also one of the dies from InLoveArtShop, and it's a super cute, and it's called Cute Bows Dies. And I have shown this one before. I have done a project with it. And so this is just a little sticker. I believe this was a Hallmark sticker from Target a year or so ago. And so the front is acetate, and the back is some shiny vellum. And this page, nice and simple, just a little little banner, a little award ribbon. And I meant to stitch across the top right there. And see, like I had already embellished this before I stitched it, so I couldn't stitch it across like I was stitching the other ones, like this one. So I meant to go back and put a stitch across there, so I'm going to do that. But this is how this one turned out. Just real simple little rosette. And this right here, the gold behind there, is also one of their dies. And it's from the Stitch Note Tag die set, and it is this one right here. So the little hole that it punches out is just hidden under these little strips that I added. So that is how I made that. And just a little crepe paper rosette and some stickers from, I believe that was Main Squeeze. Some little diamond dots. These are diamond dots. And, excuse me, the next page looks like this, or the next tag. I don't know if I'm holding it too close, you can't see. So this is an envelope. Let me see if I can. It's all jumbled up there. So this is an envelope die from InLoveArtShop. And it's called, well, it's a pocket die, so it's called Simple Stitched Square Pocket Dies, and it looks like this. And it creates a super small little pocket. Whoops, uh-oh. Sorry about that, dropped my ruler. And so it comes out to 2 inches by about 1 3/4, so really small. And so in here, it'll hold tiny things. So in here, I just stuck this little piece of ephemera, because it kind of looks like a matchbox or a matchbook, doesn't it? So I had this little piece of ephemera, and I thought, oh, how cute. So I stuck that down in there. But it'll hold like some tiny embellishments, or some tiny doodads, whatever you want to put in there, little die cuts. So it fits right down in there like that. And then I just put this little piece of ephemera over the top to make it look like a matchbook. If I can get it in there. So I do want to point out, when you cut this out, there are little tabs here to glue down. Let's see, where is the die? I want to show you. So when you cut that out, there are some little tabs right here at the top, you could see, that fold down. So just keep in mind, you could cut those off if you need all this room, but I didn't, and so I folded them in. And then so whatever I stuck in this pocket had to fit between here and here. So I had to cut down a little bag, and so that's why I stitched it up. I don't know if you noticed it, but there's some stitching on my bag because it was so small. I don't know if I can get that out now. It was so small that I had to kind of make my own little bag. So yeah, keep in mind that you can only put whatever will fit between here and here, because that does close up. Okay, but it is super cute. I really like it. And then I just have it tied onto that tag. And then the next one, I used the small size of the tag set, and just decorated that real simple. Just did some stitching and put some sequins on it. Just real simple, super cute. And here's the last one. And so he's from Main Squeeze. Just add some little sequins here and some stitching. This was, I don't even know, it's like from Hobby Lobby or Target or somewhere. It was just in my stash. And then I just wrapped some twine around and added these little hearts to the end, like Michelle Pink Strawberries was doing to some of her twine when she was doing her tutorials. So that was super cute. And so that's my tag flip. I think it turned out really, really cute. And the next thing I want to share, also using this die set here, is this little flag. And I used the large size here on this one, and then the smallest size, yes, the smallest size on this one to make this little flag. And then I just attached them to a straw. And since they had the holes, I just tied it onto the straw with some fancy yarn, some fancy string. And I did go back and hot glue just to hold it so it wouldn't slide up and down. So I did hot glue that on. So this one turned out super cute. I really like it. And then just attached a bow and some twine. Did some stitching and left the string on. And put some little glitter hearts and puffy hearts and this little embellishment that I already had made. He came in handy. And he's like from a sticker pack from, I want to say, Hobby Lobby. So this turned out really cute. And don't forget to put your little pom-poms on. So that turned out really cute. And that I made using this little set here. And I think I'm done with this for now. Oh, and I made this cute little guy. So I'm going to go ahead and show you him. So I also made him using this square pocket die set. Isn't he so cute? So he's just tied up like this. And here's the details if you want to look at that. And this is the Hobby Lobby glitter ribbon mesh looking stuff that you can get. And then this was a heart die from my stash that I used for that. And the XO is also from my stash. So, the little fox, he's from Main Squeeze. I did print him out last year from the digital collection, so he was really handy, already on hand. And so inside, just some little die cuts. So some little hearts, some little love die cuts, and some XOXO. And so that's what fit inside here. Super, super cute little gift idea. And then it's just tied up, and I'll tie that up later. Okay, and so let's see. The next little thing I want to show you. So my next project, I use this little set here, the cute bow outline. This one right here. That's kind of got a glare, so I'll move that over. So this one here, and I did use this a lot, so you will see that a lot in my projects. And let's see. I'll show you these first. So I made some Memorydex cards. Aren't they so cute? So this one here, I just used a Memorydex card die from my stash. I think he's from AliExpress. And let me see. I also used this die set here. It's called Floral Branches, Lace Frame Decor Dies. So I use this right here. I didn't use the circle. You can use the circle that they include with it if you want to make like a wreath. So if you want to cut the center out, but I didn't. I just left it on like a doily. And so that is right here on my background, as you can see. I did lift it up with some foam dots. And then back here is just one of the little paper strips that I like to ruffle up and stitch. So I did put that on first, and then I put the little doily on. And then there's some little, a little strip of the mesh that you can get from Dollar Tree this year. I only found one, and that was it. And it's so cute. I really like how it looks on projects. And so here's the bow, this bow die here. And so when you cut it out, it does cut out, as you can see, the outline. But you can save, like if you cut like this one, I cut a red glitter one, and then I cut one out of this paper here, and I'll show you. So my other Memorydex card looks like this. And so I just mixed the bow pieces. So when you cut out, as you can see here, I don't know if you can see, but so I mixed the pieces. So the red glitter outline I used on here, and then I don't know if I can explain this right. The other piece that I cut out with pattern paper, I used as the outline on this one. So I mixed the two together to create two different bows. I hope that makes sense. So they turned out super cute. I love this bow. It's one of my favorites to have in my stash. So back to this one here. So then I just embellished it, as you can see, with some hearts. I put the bow on here, and this little guy here from Main Squeeze, and I did raise this up with some folded paper. And yeah, so that's how that one turned out. Super cute. Put a little bit of trim at the top. And then this one here is really similar. I just changed up the little character on the front, and the little hearts are a little different. So super cute. I love this this little die here. Super, super cute. I'm going to take it out and show it to you. Super, super cute. I did use it a lot. I have it on another project, so I'll just leave that out and show that to you. Okay, so let me see. The next project, I made a lot of stuff. So the next project is this little banner. Let's see if I can get it all situated here. This little banner, and it's really simple, but it's so cute. I think it turned out super cute. So I made it using the tag shape Memo dies, this little banner set here. So I did use it, and here you can see I used the large one here, and then the medium, and then the small, and just layered them up. And here's where I used this little die again. So I'll pull that up for you. So it's behind this little embellishment on top of the little tag. As you can see, I forgot to stitch, so shucks. I would have totally stitched these. And so then this is just a little embellishment that I threw together. This is like a digital that you can print. You can buy it from Etsy from My Porch Prints. And so I just created an embellishment, and I thought it looked really cute on there, so I put that on there. It's got some lace and a little rosette and one of these little, what do you call these? Little sequin clusters that Serenity Creations showed us how to make quite a while back, but I just love those so much. And so that is the banner. And I was going to tell you or show you the paper that I used. So let me do that in case you're wondering. So this is the paper that I was using. It's called Beloved, or it says Best of Beloved, and it's authentic, and I did get it from Tuesday Morning recently. So I didn't use any of this. This is just not really style I was going for. I just love the papers. I bought it for the papers. So the papers are super cute, and you get like 3 of each design. It's so cute. Just loved it. Loved using this paper. So adorable. And you get so much, you know, and then there's some cutouts on the back. So really, really cute paper. Really, really like that. And I also used some paper from Main Squeeze. This is an older crepe paper, and La La Love. And this is an older crepe paper. So those are the papers and embellishments that I used. Excuse me. So the next project I'm going to show you is a little card. Just a nice, simple card. And I used a card from Tuesday Morning. It came like this. So I had it in my stash. You can see it's dated 2 years ago, 2.5 years ago. So I just already had the base, and so I just created this card on top of it. And this is a piece of paper. I can't remember where that's from, but it's not from either. None of the collections I just showed you. It was just in my stash. And so that is the base I used. And this is just, I just went ahead and cut out some little hearts on the bottom. And this little heart die came with a set, not from InLoveArtShop. It was in my stash. And so I just cut it out to add it some little, you know, some interest and some shine. And I thought it was super cute. So, and here I just put a little paper ruffle Here I used this little wreath die again. This one here, he's back there, and then the little bow. It's so simple and it's so pretty. Right? Don't you just love that? Now this little heart did not come with a set. That's just from my stash. And I did puff it up on some foam. So I thought it turned out really, really cute. I really, really love that card. Okay, so the next project I have, I'm going to show you, features these stackable frame border dies. These are super cute. So my first thought was to make a bag topper. Turn it sideways and make a bag topper. So that's what I did here. So as you can see here, it's on the top of my card, and I just folded it in half and attached it to my little bag. And inside here are just some doilies that I went ahead and cut out and packaged up. And this is also an InLoveArtShop die. And it is right here. It's called Simple Hollow Lace Frame Dies, and it also comes with a center, so you can cut the center out if you want to. This is really cute. I did use this several times too. So, really cute. I love the scallops, and I've got one here to show you how it cuts. Probably didn't choose the best paper, but that is how it looks like when you cut it out. Really, really cute. And so I just cut a bunch out of my paper and put it inside this little bag. So it's all packaged up and ready to go as a gift in a swap or friend mail. And here's how I decorated the front. Just a little strip. I did recently get a book of old music paper, and so I've been using it a lot. The only problem is it is more frail. I should have checked it before I bought it, but as you can see here, when I ruffled it, the paper just, poof, it just split. So it's very fragile. So it works best for flat things. You don't want to bend it. But it's still super cute, and I'm still going to use it. And this is just a little embellishment I made. And this is also, I used a tag from InLoveArtShop for that. So I got it out of this set here, the Stitch Note tag dies. And it is this one right here, this little circle. These come in so handy for so many things. So as you can see here, I cut out a piece of paper and put one of the little stickers on there, and I stuck it up in there. I did tie this little bow on there before I tucked it up under there. So it turned out really cute. And there is a flower behind the bow. I don't know if you can see that. There's a flower back there behind the bow, and then some twine is just looped around. So that is that little project. And let me put some things away for a sec. Okay. I don't know if these are a distraction, having these on here. Okay, several more to go. So, okay, the next thing I want to show you. So I've used several dies on this one. So I used this new Braided Long Hair Girl Wearing Glasses die. This die set is a little girl. Super, super cute. I made several of those. And I also used this Cute Star Nesting die set. Okay. And I also picked up their Praise Words Stamps die set. So it has several sayings. Let's see if I can open it for you. So it says, always shine like a star, sparkle like a star, you are my lucky star, star shine, and then you get this grouping of stars, and then here, you're a star. So I thought that was cute, you know, especially for little kids. You know, they need to be told they're your lucky star, and sparkle like a star, and you're a star, don't you think? Okay, so the card I made is this card here, and so here's where I used the little girl, and here's the star behind the little girl. You can see I cut out the big star, the middle star, and then the small star, and just grouped them up. And then behind here I used the small, the die I used for the bag topper. It came, you know, as a set of 2. This set right here. So I did use this small one here. Back here that I stamped on. So I put "You Are My Lucky Star" stamp on this die cut here. And I put a couple of doilies behind. And I thought it turned out super cute. I did distress the edges a little and stitched around and inked with some pink ink across the edges. So that's how that turned out. I think it's really, really cute. And I did use a piece of seam binding behind before I attached it to my card. So the card is super cute. I really love it. Now this little girl here, when you piece her together, it does take a little time and patience, but once you get the hang of it, once you get going, it's pretty easy, but it just takes a little while to figure out where all the pieces go. And in the example, the glasses are under the hair, and I'd already put the hair on, so I put the glasses over the hair, and I think I like it better over the hair than under the hair, so that was a happy mistake. So super cute. I did make an envelope using my We Are Memory Keepers envelope punch board for this card so that I could give it as a gift. Okay, my next project, I think this is my last project, and I just made a little box. So I did use a box die from my stash. This is the pizza box, and I will show that to you. So it came from Alina Craft, and it's just their pizza box. They probably still have that available. So I went ahead and cut out one of those, and here I cut out a little doily from the little doily die that I was showing you earlier. This one here. So I cut it out in white and attached it to the front of my box. First I oh, words are leaving me. So first I just embellished the sides and the top and the bottom with paper. First I stitched the paper and then I glued it on. Oh my gosh, my words are leaving me now. So real simple. I used the little bow. The little bow die for that little bow there. And then here I just attached just some little wire wrapped beads and a little tassel, and then just a little piece of twine. So inside I have put in some little girls. Aren't they so cute? So I did make several of those little girls. So here's a little brunette. She's super cute. See, her glasses are over. And I made a little redhead. I do have a little redhead granddaughter. And her glasses are over. So these are so fun to embellish too. And this one is a little blondie, and her glasses are under her hair. So you can see the difference when you put them over versus under. My hair usually goes under my glasses, so I thought it was okay, yeah, this way. So anyway, that is my project share today. I hope you enjoyed it and hope you got some inspiration. And don't forget to check out the description box below and grab that code if you decide to go and order yourself some dies to make yourself some cute little projects. So that's all I got today, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.